Happy Friday, guys, and welcome to Friday's Proverb. I'm your host, Tiara. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I hope that everyone had a wonderful week. My week has been extremely busy, but very productive. I had to be somewhere this morning and I arrived earlier than planned, so I decided to take advantage of the time that I have to go ahead and record today's proverb. My mindset these days is like a zero tolerance for procrastination, so I'm gonna get it in. All right, let's go ahead and get started with today's proverb. Today's proverb is found in chapter 14, verse 26, and it reads, "In the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge." And I just wanted to talk a little bit today about two things. This proverb brings out two distinctive thoughts. And the first one is, in the fear of the Lord is strong confidence. And the word fear in this proverb means allegiance, commitment, dedication, and loyalty. So when you're loyal to the Lord, when you're consistent with the Lord, when you're faithful to the Lord, you're going to have strong confidence. So there is strong security in God when you're loyal to him. And I think about our natural relationships. This actually can span across all relationships. You know, you want some consistency in a relationship. And this proverb talks about how when you're loyal, when you're committed and dedicated to God, there's going to be strong security in that relationship that he will give you. And the latter part of this proverb says, "And his children have a place of refuge." I heard someone say, and I really like it, we're all God's creation, but we're not all God's children. And this proverb makes that distinction. A refuge in this proverb means shelter from rain or storm, or protection from danger. Sometimes we experience periods or seasons in our lives where things are just happening back to back. It's like you're trying to adjust to this change and then something else happens. So you're trying to, maneuver around that, then something else happens. What I like to call, a Job season where things are just happening back to back. And we as God's children, we're seeking a refuge. And that's something that's so exclusive to God's children. And I love how this proverb really, really brings out that point. Number one, if you're loyal to God, if you're committed and dedicated to God, you're going to have a strong confidence, a strong sense of security that God will give you. And plus, this is an added benefit to God's children, you will also have a place of refuge. And for those of you who have experience with God being your refuge, you know how vital it is. You know how important it is. This life can get so extremely hectic that you need an outlet. And I'm so thankful that I've experienced it for myself. The refuge of God being my outlet, finding safety and protection in God's arms, in God's presence. All the things that you look for in a friend or a spouse: loyalty, commitment, dedication, security. Those are the same qualities that God is looking for in his relationship with us. So let's keep that in mind as we mature in our relationship with God. And that's the thought that I really wanted to bring out today. So guys, let's keep that in mind. I love this proverb. It was very encouraging and challenging at the same time. I just began to look inside of myself and examine my experience, and I can see where I can improve my consistency. I can improve my dedication. So again, in the fear of the Lord is strong confidence, is strong security, and his children shall have a place of refuge. I'm so grateful for that place of refuge. God, if you have not experienced God as your place of refuge, I'm telling you, it is a game changer. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I hope that you have a wonderful, safe weekend. For those of you who are my Chicago family, stay warm, and I will talk to you next week. Bye.